Greetings and salutations, this is Techrodon here, back with more Resident Evil Village. And yeah, we are moving on to House Benevento. I hope I'm saying it right. Hold on, let me look up the name because I'm pretty sure I just butchered that shit. Hold on. I don't even remember how it's spelled, honestly. RE Village. House Benevento. I'm pretty sure it's Benevento. House Benevento. That's what we're going to. But, hope you like my new intro and outro. I had to change the song of my intro and outro because despite it being on Share Factory, which means it should be copyright free, or at least I'm assuming it should be copyright free.
What?
My last few videos, but the videos before my very last video, like the last Sonic Frontiers video that got put up before this, was the first time I used this new intro and outro. But the 5 or so videos before that, I was getting copyright claims for a song that's on an editing app, which would make you think that it's copyright free. So since I got those claims, I decided to do a little editing, and now I'm using Sonic Frontiers music, which actually worked out quite well. I think I actually prefer the music I'm using now, personally speaking. And from this point on, I will be using those intro and outro tracks for a while until I get to another game that I can like draw music from, because I'm not taking chances. I'm not going to get copyrighted again, even if it's not a copyright strike, which means it's harmless, and I don't monetize my channel. I still don't want it, you know? I don't like looking at it. I don't like looking at a video and seeing copyright claim. It's ugly. I don't like looking at it, fam. I don't like looking at it. So, that's why I did that. I hope it works. I hope it works. If it don't, they'll eventually be changed in the future once I get to another game with fire music to it. The way I actually got them was I actually went into some cyberspace stages with all the, I want to explain this because it was actually an annoying process, like, or not really annoying, but it was like, it had more steps than it should have, is what I'm saying. Basically, I opened Sonic Frontiers and went into a couple cyberspace stages, but before I went into those cyberspace stages, I turned down all the volume except the music, went into the stages, recorded like 3 or so music, not 3 or so music, 3 or so minutes of the cyberspace level music from like 4 or 5 different cyberspace levels, deleted 3 of those clips once I figured out which 2 I wanted to use, then came into Share Factory, put them on a track 2 of the intro and outro, had to extend the length of the intro and outro by adding other clips to get rid of an animation that happens. Basically, I did a thing where I used the offset layout for the or the PIP layout for the track 2. If you understand what I'm saying, you understand. If you don't, then you don't. Basically, that's what I did, and I had to add a clip before and after the intro, and I did the same to the outro, because there's an animation that happens where the clips slide into the frame, and I didn't want that animation in the intro, so I had to do that. Then I processed them, saved them, and I clipped them down, zoomed in, processed and saved them again. It's a whole fucking process that I didn't want to have to do. But, you know, I'm willing to do it for quality's sake. Because, honestly, I think the intro and outro music I was using before kind of started getting generic anyway. Like, it kind of started sounding generic to me after a while. So, I wanted to use new music anyway. But my original plan was to just use a different Share Factory track. Now that I know it can be copyright claimed, I'm not doing that. No. From now on, I'm just going to use music from game clips that I have. do the Sonic Frontiers method that I just explained that you probably weren't able to follow because it's complicated. There were too many steps I had to do, but you know what? I'm proud of how it came out. It came out good, that's what matters. If you're wondering why I'm going slow as fuck, I know it's something that happens in this house, and past me is just procrastinating. Past me is acting like he doesn't know what... Well, technically I don't know where I'm going. But the reason past me wasn't sprinting for so long, he was just kind of walking because the reason I just gave. This is a nice dining room. Kind of reminds me of the dining room in the Baker house. A little bit. Yeah, because it's even got like a little like sitting area off to the side, just like the Baker house. Obviously it's bigger, it's got a fireplace, it's got a second table and stuff. It's not exactly the same. But it reminds me of it because it's got like a table with chairs around it. And then like off to a side room you got a couch with a coffee table. Like that's why it reminds me of the dining room in the Baker house. So yeah. Sorry if you hear some background noise too. I have to have the heater on because I'm freezing my ass off in this room. It's probably what you're hearing if you hear background noise. Now we're off to our main section. This is the main section of the Benevento house. I'm honestly scared of what's coming, but luckily we don't have to deal with it this video. It's the next video that happens. It's literally the most horrifying moment in the game. I dread it every time I play this game. I dreaded it the first time I played it, which, if you don't know, my Let's Play is my first run. There's actually a lot of, I think I've said it before, a lot of like Let's Plays I've done for this season have been my first runs of those games. The exceptions being Sonic Rush Adventure and The Walking Dead Season 1. So yeah, first time playing Sonic Frontiers, first time playing Resident Evil Village, first time playing Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, first time playing Spyro the Dragon. Just thought I'd point that out. Oh, I don't want it. Bitch, shut the fuck up! I don't want to hear your creepy ass, annoying ass voice. Shut the fuck up.
What? Wait.
My Heisenberg's right. Shut up, Angie. Oh my god. You're the only Lord I don't like, and those are for good reason, good reasons, Donna. Your fucking puppet's annoying as hell. And as nice looking as your house is, not a fan of that creature you keep around in it. You'll know what I'm talking about when we get there. Unless you know what happens already. I won't lie. I do like all the Lord's places. They all look nice in one way or another. My favorite is Heisenberg's because I think his looks like the most appealing in some areas. I think my second favorite is House Benevento, when you're not being chased by a thing that shall not be named until it comes out. And then my third is Castle Dimitrescu. The reason that I put Castle Dimitrescu below House Benevento is because House Benevento looks cozy. In a way, like there's some rooms that I could just sit in and just like I could just go and sit in and relax and it'd just be fine. If it wasn't for the fact of a certain creature I know of, the creepy dolls. Actually, that's about it. If you got rid of the dogs, not dogs. If you got rid of the dolls and that creature, I think this would literally be the, like, if you got rid of the problems of each of the Lord's houses, I think the ones I would like to visit most are House Benevento and Heisenberg's factory. Heisenberg's factory, you would give, like, imagine going through that factory with a tour guide. Like, that'd be an amazing experience. I'm just saying. And then for House Benevento, it's more like, I'd like to come in here, sit down, read a book, or, like, use my phone, or, like, listen to music. Like, just sit in a room and just kind of relax, you know? Some of the rooms in this house are kind of like that dining room we saw earlier, or, like, we saw, like, a couple minutes ago that I commented, like, looked really nice and reminded me of the Baker dining room. Like, that room we saw earlier, like, I could sit there and just kind of relax. I like the little library-looking room that is the main room of the house when you first enter. Like, I like that room. If you took away the dolls and stuff, I like that room, you know? Like, that's pretty nice. And then down here, there's, like, a couple rooms that are nice. There are also creepy rooms, like the one I'm in. I don't like this room. But, like, there's a room right here that we can unlock with a key, I think we gotta get. And once we get that key, that room, I think, is pretty nice, too, if I remember. This room right here ain't it, though. This room's kind of creepy. And it's not just the doll of Mia in the middle. It's, just got some kind of creepy atmosphere to it, especially in a little bit. And you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean, fam. Let's see. Yeah, we have to basically take off parts of this doll to, like, figure shit out. It's a whole process that I learned the hard way. Like, I didn't even realize how many parts of the doll you had to take off. I thought there was, like, one or two, left it alone for a bit, and then was, like, completely lost. Like, low-key, that's what it was. I still am completely lost. Like, look, I don't know where to go. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, see, this room right here. I like this room. And, like, I could sit here. Like, read a book or something. Or, like, sit at the table and draw or write. I mean, it's kind of dirty. Like, if you cleaned it up a little bit, obviously. Like, this room kind of looks a little dirty. But, like, say if you clean this room up, it'd be kind of nice. And I kind of, like, I think House Benevento looks better than Castle Dimitrescu. I really do. It feels like there's more detail to it. It might be because it's smaller, but it feels like there's more detail to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Passby doesn't realize I can still interact with the doll. That's the thing. And now I'm looking for solutions. Interesting. Okay, quick edit there that I decided to do because Passby was taking too long figuring this shit out. I skipped to when I get the eyeball out because the eyeball is somewhat of a key. Or not, I don't, no, not get it out exactly, but you know what I mean. I just skip to when we do something with the eyeball. See, if memory serves me correct, this is the first door I need to get open. I think. It's either this one, or it's the middle door. That door in that room over there is the last one of the three we get open, I'm pretty sure. The other thing about it is that since, like, there's multiple parts on that doll you can interact with, it's hard to tell when it's telling you to interact with something new or telling you to interact with the same thing you've already interacted with, which is why I kind of just ignore it and keep going. Yeah, past B is still struggling. I might have to do another cut. Yeah, can't really do that about that. Huh. Anyway, I think I got an idea. I'm gonna try something. Because this ring does look dirty. Let's see if this is what we're supposed to do. Okay, wedding ring. Let's look at it. Oh, there's a number. There's a number. Okay. I see you, Resident Evil. I see you. I like that. I like that. That's clever. That's a clever game design right there. Luckily, it was an easy number to remember. So, we have access back to this part of the house, which is now all dark. This door is open now, but I'm not going to check that out just yet. I want to see what options I have in terms of exploring at the moment. Okay, we got this room. 1, Rose's best friend in the whole wide world. 2, she really likes this fairy tale. 3, the most important thing in the world to us. 4, a wedding gift from Grandma. 5, proof of Ethan's everlasting love. Okay, that's interesting. Well, we know the answer. We know what, the fairy tale one is. We know what that one is. It's the one that was read at the beginning of the game. We know what that is. So, what evidence are we gonna find of that? I don't know. I don't know what this puzzle is asking me to do yet, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I do like House Benevento before the thing comes out. That's when I hate it. I like it beforehand because it's the most puzzle-heavy area of the game. And I love, like, those classic style RE puzzles, you know? This area in Heisenberg's factory is probably, like, brings out my 2 favorite things in Resident Evil, which is, having to think about how you tackle enemies, which Heisenberg's factory makes you do. Certain enemies can only be attacked, like, hurt at certain weak points. Makes you think about it. And then here you gotta like figure out a bunch of puzzles. Literally like 2 of the best aspects of RE games in these 2 places. Castle Dimitrescu kind of has more of that like RE remake feel, like RE2 and RE3 remake feel, where you're like running around. You gotta like solve a couple puzzles. You gotta like pick up some items to unlock doors. You gotta kill enemies, avoid a stalker enemy, in that case, Dimitrescu. It has all that going for it, but I don't know. It's my 3rd favorite area. My 4th, as much as I like Moreau, because I do like Moreau better than Donna, I think he has the weakest area between the 4 lords. And you'll see why soon enough, because we'll get there the video after the next. But I do think he has the weakest area between the 4 lords. Might just be me. Might just be me. But see, I'd rank the lords differently, because I like Heisenberg the most. Then it'd be Lady D, then it would be Moreau, and then it would be Donna. Donna's my least favorite. And then Mother Miranda would be between Donna and Moreau. So, Yeah, I really don't like Mother Miranda either. I like her as a character, but it's like the kind of thing where it's like a villain that you love to hate. That's what I feel about Mother Miranda. You know, it's like that kind of thing. You know, excuse me if you heard that. Okay, I am completely lost on what I'm supposed to do here, so I'm just gonna keep walking around aimlessly. I'm not sure. The thing is, you supposedly don't have your weapons and stuff in this part of the game. I don't even think I ever tried to get a gun out. I should have just to double check, but I don't think I ever like even on repeat playthroughs. I don't think I ever tried to get a gun out on this part. I should try that one day just to test it. I mean, it's not like it'll matter. I'm pretty sure that thing that's gonna chase me later is completely like unkillable. I don't think it's meant to be killed, you know. And then that's the only enemy in this area, so can't do anything with that yet. Huh. Bunch of things I can't interact with yet. That's kind of a little bit annoying, but it's giving me very RE1 vibes because RE1 is the only other RE game I've played where like you got so much stuff locked off at the same time. Cause yeah, RE2 remake does that too, but like RE2 remake is a little more straightforward with how you unlock stuff, you know? Like you can figure it out more easily. It's not convoluted is basically what I'm getting at. Like RE1, you'd have to unlock a door to pick up a key item to go unlock another door. And then you'd have to, once you unlock that door, you'd have to solve a puzzle to unlock a gate or something. Like, literally, every step in RE1 remake in the early game is literally to open up another door for the most part. Yeah, there's also, like, getting the save rooms to save your game, killing zombies, or avoiding zombies, burning them so they won't become crimson heads. There's all that stuff too, but like most of the early game is literally just opening a door so you can open another door so you can open another door. It's literally just like open a door to get this item to open another door to get this item to open another door. It's funny when you think about it, but it's really like it actually is frustrating on a first run. I ended up having to use a guide for my first ever run of RE1 remake because of that. On repeat playthroughs, I understand it more, but like on first playthrough, I would be sitting there for hours if I didn't like use a guide, you know? There we go. Now to test it. Nice. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. So yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Anyway. Yeah, I had to stop doing commentary for a second because I had to handle something. That's why I kind of like slowed down on it near the end there. So yeah. That it's not creepy at all. Huh. Wait. Hold on, I think I know what I gotta use them for. Here we go. Can we use them here? No? Okay. Okay, what are we supposed to use them on? I know the next thing I'm supposed to get is the thing that opens this. I know that. There we go, we got that set right. Unfortunately, we don't got the third thing though. I guess we're gonna have to find it in the next video. Yeah, because I'm about to have to end it off in a few seconds. Let's do a quick save. And I'm gonna end off the video here. Bye. See ya.
Game over.